I just checked my stats the other day, and most of my followers are from the States.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the States, Canada, the UK, and then parts of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
what's up.
I can imagine.
Like, yeah.
I'm surprised that you don't have anybody from like Africa.
I do. I have a lot of followers from Africa, but like,
How many followers you got?
Because all your art to me just
See the first
9,300.
Oh, I was about to say 93, dog. Yo, you need help? 9,300? All right, my bad. I'm sorry.
We need help. 9,300 help us.
Because you said that with confidence.
100.
Like, really? 100? Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And that's an organic build, too.
Yeah. So, so not to, veer off the topic of money, because at the end of the day,
Money.
I mean, people need to get paid.
Definitely.
So I asked you this off air, but I'm going to ask you again so the audience can hear. And how do you take a piece of artwork that you've invested your heart, your time, your soul into, and put a number on it and say, this is worth this much? And then take another piece of art and say, this is worth twice as much as this. How do you come up with that?
It goes back to what I was saying. Like, the most important person to like the piece is me, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely do factor the cost of supplies, how long it takes me, the size of the canvas, but also how I personally feel about it.
Yeah.
So if it's a piece that I struggle to part with, it might be a little bit more expensive because I'm selling something that feels good.
It tugs on your heart.
Yeah, and it's like, for me, like, self-care is so important.
Yeah.
And for me to let go of something that adds to my self-care, like, the price needs to go up for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So then a lot of artists will struggle because then they'll lower their prices for, like, dirt cheap just to sell a piece.
Right.
For me, like, the value goes beyond money.
Yeah.
And that's what helps me to stay strong with my pricing.
Okay.
But I think for you, even just from what I've seen briefly, is the fact that, like, your art, like I said, man, like, your artwork speaks for itself. Like, you look
really
at
does,
it and you just you can't not feel something.
It evokes emotion.
And I've seen a lot of art pieces that people say, oh, this is a brilliant art piece from the Van Gogh era where the blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
I look at that drawing, I'm like,
I don't know.
all right, why is this dope? Because rich white people said it's dope? Like, not to knock that stuff, because maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I just, almost every art piece I looked at on your page, I was like, yo, this is dope. Dope stuff, man. It makes you feel some type of way. And honestly, I think things that make you feel something
Absolutely
is worth more than money. Because what's money, really? Really, what's money? Like, it helps us to survive, but not really. If you think about it, there's a lot of people that survive right now in this world without money. I think we just conform to this North American society and way of being and thinking, oh, we all need money. And yeah, I know people saying, what are you talking about, bro? I got bills. You got bills too, nigga. What you talking about? But those are all the choices that we make to be here. You don't need them. But I think the one thing that we do need as humans is our emotion, the way we feel. And to me, the most valuable commodity in life is happiness. So, and that doesn't cost anything. So if I look at an art piece that gives me that natural vibe of happiness or a feeling of peace or calm or whatever, that is worth more than money. So for a lot of people out there like, oh, well, I only want to spend... If you come in saying I only want to spend this much on an art piece, to me, you're already not really seeing the picture.
You're handicapping yourself.
And if an artist says a price that is more than you can fathom or more than you can afford, then I get that too. But to me, if I have the money and the art piece makes me feel some type of way, I'm buying it.
Like how long does like let's take a 10 by 10. How long does that take? If you had a 10 by 10, like 10 feet by 10 feet. I'm sorry, whoa, 10 feet. That's too big. I just realized
$1 million.
That's huge.
No, I meant like let's say 10 by 10, 10 inches by 10 inches.
A sheet of paper? Is that your...
No, because 8 by 11.
Inches.
10 inches.
That's small, man. It's
something
smaller than this laptop.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with my numbers today?
Yeah, you are so dumb. What's going on?
Let's look at you know what, 8.5.
How about you just tell us
8.5 by 14
the ranges and what you'd like to tell us about how you kind of not how you price it out, because like you said, it's an organic thing with
Yeah.
you, but just to shed some light on someone that might have looked at your pieces and said,
I wonder how much that costs.
Yeah, you know, just roughly. Even just give us a range of what your pieces have cost that you have sold.
Basically,
Okay.
we want to weed out all the broke people.
I got you. No, I accommodate to them too.
Absolutely.
They better come with a damn good emotional story.
My
All right,
cat-
just
my
tell me
cat
what your
died.
budget is, and we'll go from there.
I like that.
It ranges so my prints are $25 to $1,200.
What does a print mean?
So a print is a reproduction of the original,
Okay.
and they either come on paper or canvas.
Yeah.
Oh, so you paint the original,
Uh-huh.
and then you go to a place or do it yourself. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
That prints what you've painted. what
Exactly.
you've done.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And a lot of times, like my prints are more expensive than a lot of other people, but like my print guy's amazing, man.
Word.
Yeah.
And I pay for quality.
Yes.
And I've gone to places where I can get prints for like, yeah, like
Don't even. Yeah. Just
dirt cheap.
I got you.
And then I met this guy. He's a small business owner.
Yeah.
He's totally accountable to his job. So you meet with him.
Yeah.
He does the work for you,
Yeah.
and his work is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I pay the extra and then charge the extra.
Of course.
Yeah. So $25 to $1,200.
Yeah.
That could come on a canvas or a piece of paper.
Right.
I could frame it. I could put a custom African textile as a backdrop. Like so many things.
Do you provide dialogue with your artwork, or you let the
That's
the
interesting.
customer just interpret it for the?
I prefer for them
Yeah.
to if they ask me how I feel about the piece,
Yeah.
I'll tell them.
Yeah.
But I prefer that they build their own connection, and then
I prefer
it
that
means
too if I was
more.
in your position. Yeah.
No. I only ask because sometimes I'll look at a piece of artwork and I'll have my opinion of it, but it's always good to know, regardless of what you say the painting is, I'm gonna have my own opinion.
Exactly, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's always curious. It's always curious, like when you watch a movie, you want to know what the director's message was.
Gotcha.
If
Yep.
the message is not
Good
clearly
point.
defined, right?
Good point. I like that.
Yeah, and then some people they want to rely on the artist.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm usually prepared for both. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're gonna get into the big topic.
Okay.
So if I want an original joint, if I say, "Hey, yo, Kof,
I want
need
that
you to
one."
paint me something and give me that bad boy off your canvas," how much is that gonna run me roughly?
So it depends. The more detailed you get with your request, the more expensive it becomes.
BP.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what you want?
That's it.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
Some
like if you
authentic-
say Cove run wild, like your chances of getting a less expensive price is a lot better because
Yeah.
then it's like
Do whatever you want.
yeah, there's no
BBP.
stress,
Yeah.
and then chances are the piece is gonna come looking a lot better.
Because it's just you being you.
Yeah, that was the Lauryn Hill piece. They're like
Really?
paint the Lauryn Hill.
That piece.
Was that for someone or
touched me
that
up,
one
bro.
you just did on
It
your
was somebody bought it for their girlfriend.
own? Okay.
Yeah, so
dope.
yeah.
I want a piece of an elephant.
Oh
What?
yes,
Yeah?
yes.
Yo,
I've been meaning to do another elephant.
Wait,
I ain't playing it.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are requesting that too.
Word?
Yeah.
I'm dead ass.
I'm just curious. Why an elephant? I really honestly want to know.
I just said, like, I got a friend that, Whole Foods. Yo, Whole Foods, what's up?
Okay.
Baby?
Now I
No, real talk. We're going to talk. 'Cause
Okay.
I really do want a piece of an elephant.
Cool.
For real. Yeah.
an elephant.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey,
Beautiful African elephant.
it's your world, baby.
It is.
I had a commission, man. Is they wanted something particular, like certain colors, certain images on it. And as I'm doing it, it got to the point where, to me, I was like, "Yo, it's perfect like this." I wish that this is what they wanted.
Right.
I think I still have the image, and then I had to keep in mind that they wanted certain colors, certain images. So as I added more stuff to it, to me, it didn't look as good as it did when it was at its rawest form. But like from there, I was like, "Yo, one day I'm just gonna paint another elephant."
Yeah.
Maybe not like that, but like just paint an elephant the way I want to see it.
I would say that
Absolutely.
because I've seen I've seen the way that you put things onto a canvas. and I'm happy with it. I'm the style of person that I want you to paint something from your mind.
Okay.
You know, to me that speaks more true to it because I'm not an artist in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I like being inspired by the art that I see, and the person that I want this artwork painted for has that same mindset.
Okay.
So we gonna.
All right. Cool.
So Kofi, are you teaching any young minds in terms of this art game?
Definitely.
Because I saw a post on Freedom. I think it was Freedom Fridays. There were some kids painting a Drake. Portrait.
Oh yeah.
I saw that too. I saw that one too.
When I saw that, and I saw the Drake portrait, I'm like, I want that picture.
That picture.
Because I'm like, that would look amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, these kids, it looked like they were the ones that were doing all the work.
No, they did the work. It's funny because when I started that class, it was a bunch of kids who said that they sucked at art.
Yeah.
They weren't really interested.
Yeah.
Like I'd be talking, there'd be a kid on their phone.
Of course.
Like having a full out conversation.
Oh, that's teenagers.
And I'm like, yo. And she's like, yeah, okay. All right, I'll be right out. And then she would hang up the phone when she felt like it.
Yeah.
And I know how to deal with people and meet them where they're at.
Yeah.
Whatever. In my head, I'm like, yo, you're gonna see.
Oh,
A few weeks down the line, as we're putting them together, yo, the way these kids changed out, of course, like they were, they inspired me because they were so inspired.
Attitude
That's
change,
powerful.
everything.
But I teach for an organization called Vibe Arts.
Okay.
What they do is they hire artists to go into priority neighborhoods and teach them different art skills, different projects, like 4 to 8 or 9 weeks.
Yeah.
They provide everything.
Is this like a Monday to Friday program, or is it weekend?
No, it's like once a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do that. I also mentor a lot of up and coming artists.
Yeah.
Not
Anyone in particular that you think is like the next one?
I think they're all the next one. Like anybody that comes to me.
Yeah.
Like I would even say you guys have it in you.
Mm-hmm.
You just like if it's fear that's holding you back. Yeah.
I used to draw too. Real talks.
Yeah, like
I actually wanted to be a graphic designer when I was in high school. That was my passion. And then I just looked around the room, saw them Chinese kids. Real talks. I was in my 3D math class.
I had that experience.
So all right, I'm gonna go back real quick. Story time.
Let's go.
So this is grade 12. Growing up playing video games, like, I want to be a graphic designer, animator. Yo,
I want to make
dope.
video games.
I used to draw like crazy, and the way I used to draw was I had like a sketchbook, like one of those like real sketchbooks. And my skill set, I guess, from my start was I would look at a picture and I could duplicate it and draw it.
Yeah,
I was good in that way, but I couldn't really draw my own thing. I could, but it wouldn't be. It would always look the same or whatever.
Yeah.
So in this 3D class, our big project was you make an animation of whatever you want and you make it move somehow. It's a 3D Max program, like a 3D animation program.
Right.
So I made real talks. I made a thing of LeBron, and he's supposed to do a jump shot.
I'm surprised.
Right.
Why would I think it's anybody else
And
except
I made it, and it looked dope to me. Like I was proud of it. I knew it looked like garbage, like in terms of it doesn't look real. It doesn't look like the video games that I play, but I was just proud that I put it together so much so that if you looked at it, you'd say, okay, I see a person doing a jump shot like action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put it together, bot. So now it was presentation day, so he's going around the room, and everyone clicks play on their animation, and your animation does what it does. So I click mine, does the jump shot. I seen that. Yo, that's what's up. That's what I'm feeling myself. Some of these kids, bro, they had this one kid, I forget his name. I think his name was Wei. Doesn't matter.
Wei Wan. What do you
He made a room. So it's a room with a bed, a dresser, all that. Windows. And his animation was wind blew open a window.
Jeez.
The curtains blew down. Like I guess it was a strong wind, blew the books off the bookshelf. The bookshelf fell onto the bed. The blankets rippled. I was like, these niggas is serious.
So hold on. So you put
So
you put a world recognized
my life's effort
celebrity
into that.
You put LeBron James.
It's not even that. It was just the quality of the work, and like these guys were just miles ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
You lost the atmosphere.
And to me, it was